All right, thank you all for coming over this morning to welcome our newest head coach to Stephen F. Austin State University and her family, which we're all very excited about. Went through a great process on the search led by Cardinal Grange, and for those of you in the room that participated in that process, thank you very much. As we went through everything and bringing candidates to campus, it became very clear to me that Ashley Whittemore rose above and is definitely the best candidate for this job. Before I introduce Ashley, just a couple of things that resonate with me. We live in a part of the country that's one of the most beautiful places in America. Nacogdoches is, I've said before, unique, iconic to the state of Texas, and this campus is beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful college campuses I've ever been on throughout my career. But what makes it special are the people. And so when I think my most important job is to hire head coaches. And the reason is because head coaches set the experience for so many people. They set the experience for our students, the student athletes that compete on the team, the experience the other students on campus have in relation to that team. They set the tone and the experience for our fans and our boosters and our alumni for a positive reflection of the university. All of that helps us. But the head coach hires really are the ones that set that experience for what can be several generations of engagement with the university. We want our student athletes to have a positive experience. We want them to win championships. We want them to develop lifelong friends, life skills that will serve them as they move into life as mothers and fathers and husbands and wives. And all of those things you can learn while competing in intercollegiate athletics and wearing the SFA brand. So I say that because I don't take these decisions lightly. And again, when Ashley applied and went through the process, every single step of the way she kept elevating herself. And so it's my sincere privilege and pleasure to introduce Ashley Whittemore as our new head coach.
Wow. First, thank you so much for being here, for Michael McBroom for giving me the opportunity. It literally is a dream come true. I love Stephen F. Austin. As he said before, I've been here before, and it's just a special place, and it draws you with its beauty, the school itself, and the people that are in the community. So I cannot be more ecstatic and proud and honored to be back and to represent this community and the SFA soccer team. Just a little bit about myself and a little bit about my background. I grew up playing soccer. I played at West Texas A&M all 4 years, and I played as a young child all the way growing up, but then in college I really fell in love with the game. And the professionalism of playing in college soccer and the competition was the biggest thing that I loved. I love to compete, I like to work hard, I love to win, and so for me that just embraced everything. Once I finished college, I was kind of like, now what? Soccer and sports have been my whole entire life, and I actually had the opportunity to play for a little bit further, but when I came back, I decided that coaching is something that I wanted to do. I wanted to give my players that I coach the opportunities that I may not have gotten as a player. I wanted to have them grow and love the game as much as I love the game. And from there, I think that's where my love for coaching grew. I started coaching clubs, started coaching at the youth level for a very long time. I coached in Austin for a very long time, and I got the opportunity to actually come here and work for one of the former head coaches, Wally Crittenden. And he called, asked if I wanted to be his assistant, and immediately after I came on campus, I said, yes, thank you so much. So from there, that's kind of where I started my college career. I worked under Wally for 2 seasons. When he moved up into administration, I worked for Tony Minotta for 2 seasons, got to win 2 championships, and then my family and I ended up moving to San Antonio, had 2 beautiful babies, and started coaching in club again. I just couldn't get away from the game, to be honest. So started coaching in club again and started coaching at a youth club that has a very high level with the ECNL, a very good club. And from there, when I had the opportunity to come back to SFA, I couldn't believe it. I got here, I was excited, everything, all the memories from everything of just the place and the people and the school and the beauty of this campus all flood back, and I couldn't be more proud and excited to be here again. So once again, thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate everybody that's here and everybody that works hard, and I cannot wait to get started.
Do you guys want to open it up for questions or save that for later?
No, we could do that.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions?
I guess I'll start. Obviously, you mentioned high success at the club level, and then seeing the position open up for SFA. What specific? I mean, obviously the personal connection and already being on staff, that's one of the huge draws. But what was the draw that you saw with the recent success that SFA soccer has had in coming back to put your name in the pool to be a head coach again, or to be the head coach for the soccer program?
For me, SFA is a place where you can win. This is a culture and a community where winning is just definitely something that's ingrained in the program. And I feel like that is a huge draw because it attracts good players, it attracts good people. And so for me to come back and to be able to be a part of this program that has such a rich history, and then to move forward to help build upon that rich history and help build upon that success and have that opportunity, that is a very huge draw.
When you were an assistant here, we were in the Southland for your first 3 years. Do those relationships with like coaching staffs and even just knowing the schools in general, is that going to help you guys next season?
I think so. And to further that, I worked with a lot of those coaches, but a lot of them are not there anymore from when they were at the Southland. But I'm still close to a few of them. But further from that, a lot of those coaches, they were recruiting a lot of my club players as a club coach. And so I do know a lot of the recruiting part of that. But I was able to build a lot of good relationships with those Southland coaches just through them recruiting my players as a club. But I do think that does help learn the landscape a little bit of how the Southland, if it's changed since I've been there.
Speaking of recruiting, the college landscape changes all the time, especially with NIL and roster limits and all that. What's your goals on building and maintaining a roster?
For me, I want to get the best players. I feel like this is a place where good players will gravitate. I think that we have a team and the support to attract good players. So, if we build a good culture, we have good rapport within the community, we have so much to offer. I think we're very attractive for very good players to come in and to keep them as, with the culture and the, can't even think of my words, with the culture and the atmosphere that we build.
So you talk about the dynamics of the relationship on a personal level. I mean, you made tons of, at least by what I've seen on social media, very positive relationships within the community, some that are still working on staff at SFA. Just on a personal level, is it surreal to just be back and be like, yay, my friend's here? As simply as I can put it. Absolutely.
I mean, I think coming back, and when I came back on campus initially, it almost felt like I never left. There was so many relationships and so many people that I had missed, and seeing their faces and getting to talk to them again and catch up, it was very surreal. It was a good moment for me, and that's when I knew exactly, like, this is where I need to be. And if I have this opportunity, I'm absolutely going to take it.
If you were to pinpoint one favorite thing about Nacogdoches, what would it be?
The community and the food. There's some pretty good food here. I like food.
Do you have a message to any potential recruits or anybody that you have connected with from your days now that you're a head coach of a Division I soccer program?
Yeah, I think my message would be that if you're looking to play for a good program, to compete for championships, to be a part of a good culture, a good team atmosphere, and be a part of something that's great, this is going to be the place for you.
I think that's it for me. You good? Room, are we good? All right, give a round of applause for the